Hello friends, welcome back once again. Let's do a review of my predictions for Bitcoin and Solana Pepe, the meme coin. So yeah guys, today is the 24th of November and what a day it was. It was extremely volatile, just like I predicted. I told you guys that we will see a mix of both green and red energies on this day alone. And look at this. The price was basically 98, dropped all the way down to 95, nearly 96, and recovered all the way up to again 98, the perfect range, basically the same position that it opened with. And now it currently is trending kind of downwards a little bit, just slightly, on 97. So it was a very volatile day, just like I told you, exactly like I told you guys. This was to be expected. This is within the range of the 20 days. I mean, it's not really 20 days. It's more like on the 20s of November that we will see either lots of volatility or lots of range. For example, we see that on the 22, this is the 22 of November, basically the entire day, most of the day was a range. And that's exactly what I told you guys. It will be either a yellow, either very volatile, or just a range. And it didn't have a mix of the two. You see the volatility right here, recovered, and when it recovers, it's just basically a range. So yeah, guys, just another proof yet again, once again. I mean, how many times have I proven my corrections? I mean, my prediction extremely accurate. How many times, guys? How many videos, how many charts, how many months, how many days, how many times? I mean, this is just amazing. Anyways, so the next days, depending on what happens tomorrow, we could see maybe a correction, more like a red day. The next days, especially from 26 all the way to 28, basically 3 days, these 3 days could be either very volatile or very rangish. Now, you are seeing right now that Bitcoin is basically keeping us all in like suspense in the massive milestone that will be reaching 100K. Okay, so I mean, many people have awaited for this for a long time. We're talking about the famous 6-digit figures for Bitcoin. Okay, so the price is for some reason is really not getting to that level, but it can do that level, and I think it will be either, if these days are very volatile, we could get that level on these days, but if not, maybe on the last days of November. And so you already know this, why I think that will be the case. It's because we have this powerful pattern that I have always been telling you guys about this pattern ever since I started doing these predictions. It's very, very powerful and very accurate. So we could see that maybe in these last days of the month, but at the same time we will be basically entering the range of days where it's also very likely to see some corrections for some reason that appears on my radar. That was what I kind of brought from the abyss whenever I do my really deep trance meditations in order to gain this information. So I think that on the last 5 days we could see maybe some powerful red energies. I'm not saying it will collapse or anything like that. It will crash all the way down, but we could see some corrections, guys. I mean, corrections are basically guaranteed at some point. I'm not saying they're going to happen tomorrow or whatever, but they are very likely on either these red bubbles, the red circles, or in the last 5 days. Okay, so you need to be prepared for that if that is the case. Other than that, there's really not much to it, guys. Every single other day, every single week, I have nailed it with extreme precision. You already know this. I even gave you the exact dates when this will happen. So yeah, just go back and watch the previous videos, guys. It's very easy to do that. Now the next prediction is Solana, obviously, of course. So again, Solana very similar to today. It's also a very volatile day for Solana, just like I told you, the exact same pattern. And tomorrow could be even more volatile for Solana, because there's also that pattern there as well. So we are basically due to two massive potential volatile days. Tomorrow could be very undecided for Solana. Maybe for Bitcoin it could be maybe a little bit more clear. But after that, for Solana, we'll see maybe a 26, either yellow, more like a range, or very volatile. Now, so far, Solana doesn't really seem to be showing much range. It's really mostly just volatility. So we could see maybe that pattern continue, that trend just maybe again happening on this day, on the 26th of November. But on the 27th, we could see some powerful correction, I think. And finally, the last 28, 29 will be again yellow days, maybe more undecided days, I think. And just like Bitcoin, guys, I mean, Solana also has the final circle on the green, so expect some powerful impulses on the final days of the month, and maybe even the first ones of December. So it's going to be a bullish month. I think December is going to be green as well. I need to do the prediction for December. I haven't made that yet. So in order for me to actually say that with precision, but it's very likely, guys. It's very likely. Just the fact that we're seeing how cryptocurrencies in general, and even the markets, traditional markets, stocks, finances, even Forex, is behaving, we can maybe safely assume that it's going to be a green month also on December. So yeah, this is for Solana. And finally, let's just cover Pepe very quickly. Okay, so you guys know that Pepe is a very volatile meme coin. So far, it's kind of recovered from this downtrend, but it's really not showing so much of even bigger impulses, like bigger than this one that we got on the 13th, just like I predicted. You are seeing it right here. So for Solana, for Pepe, we see that the 22nd of November was an uptrend day. You can see that this is where the price begins, and this is where it really closes. I mean, this is the final hour, guys. On the final hour, it was a green day, because otherwise it was really behaving like a red day. Now, the 23 was not really a green day. You can see that the price just collapses, absolute collapse. And on the 24, which is today, for Pepe at least, is also not really a green day. It's like a yellow day kinda, but with red energies. So yeah, that's maybe for Pepe what we have for these days. And basically for the which one was it? For this is 26, yeah. Okay, so on the 26th, we could see some maybe corrections, I think a red day could be. And on the final days of Pepe, we could see maybe some, either something like this, where the price is really undecided. I mean, there's some volatility really, but there's no real defined trend that we could see like, oh man, this is a correction or this is an impulse. It's very undecided, but it could stay within this range that it just gained after this massive impulse. So yeah, we need to be looking into Pepe, but many other cryptocurrencies are just doing insane returns, guys. I even had some cryptocurrency I bought many years ago. I totally forgot about this, and I just woke up to the fact that it just did like a 10x, something like that. It was crazy. So yeah, guys, it's very crazy what's coming. Anyways, that's all I have for you. I just want to remind you all to subscribe, share, and like, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.